Begin by making yourself comfortable now, whether you're sitting or lying down. Find a position where your body can easily settle, supporting you effortlessly. And as you rest there listening to my voice, let your eyelids close gently, or allow your gaze to soften and drift, letting the outside world blur and fade into the background, just for now. And just notice your breath as it moves in and out. The comforting rise and fall of the chest, the gentle rhythm. Each breath a subtle invitation to let go, to settle in, to relax. And you can just take a nice deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for just a moment, and then breathe out slowly, feeling any tension in your body start to melt away. Again, inhale, mindful and gentle. Hold, and then release. Each breath smoothing out the edges inside. With each breath out, you can let go just a little more. Now bring your attention to the muscles around your eyes, in your shoulders and your jaw. Notice if any tension lingers there, and just quietly tell those muscles to relax, to let go right now. You may find now or in a moment that as you relax these small muscles, a wave of calm travels further down, rolling over your face, across your scalp, along your neck, moving down through your shoulders. And with every word I say, every breath you take, you relax deeper and deeper. And as you focus on my voice, you find it's easier and more enjoyable to simply allow yourself to follow along. And in a moment, I'll count down from 5 to 1. With each number, you'll double the feeling of comfort, as if each number releases a soft, gentle wave of relaxation, a signal to your mind and your body that it's safe to let go. It's good to go deeper. 5. Noticing the relaxation already beginning. 4. Doubling that comfort. 3. Melting, sinking, floating in your own way. 2. Almost there. Peace and safety growing. And 1. Deeply relaxed and ready to go deeper still. And as you rest here, listening to my voice, imagine now that you're lying beneath a broad, ancient tree the kind whose roots seem to go down forever, solid and wise. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves above, creating a soothing, whispering chorus. Dappled sunlight flickers warm on your skin, while the cool shade soothes away any tension. Feel the surface beneath you, secure and supportive. The air carries the freshness of the forest, the scent soft and alive, wrapping you in a feeling of care and acceptance. With every breath in, you draw in more calm. With every breath out, you let go of all that isn't needed, old tensions, stray worries, even old patterns of thought simply drifting away. And as you rest beneath this tree, imagine the comfort from the earth slowly rising through your body like a gentle golden energy. It flows up from the ground through your heels and your legs, all the way up into your back and your shoulders to the very top of your head. With each breath, the energy rises, a cleansing tide, softening every part of you, dissolving old tensions, gently sweeping away old judgments, if any have lingered. And the more you relax, the more you notice that your mind is becoming clearer, roomier. Thoughts settle like leaves settling onto still water, and all that's left is a smooth, quiet surface, a sense of space, openness, and a gentle curiosity. Nothing to prove, nothing to defend. And as you rest here, your mind is open, perfectly ready to experience new ways of being, open to new patterns, fresh understandings, and a deep, abiding empathy for yourself and for others. And as you rest in this deep, open state, each breath inviting greater curiosity and comfort, you may begin to notice while judging is something all minds do from time to time. Right now, you can allow yourself to question that old habit. Imagine, just for a moment, that you can simply observe thoughts as they drift by, without needing to react or assign value. No need to fix anything or declare anything wrong or right. The mind, after all, can notice without judging. And now recall a memory, either recent or distant, when the urge to judge arose. Perhaps you judged yourself or someone else for what they did or said, or simply for being different. Let that memory float in for just a few seconds. And as you picture it, imagine watching it as if it's on a screen. You're detached, curious, free from blame or criticism. See the moment as a simple event, Words spoken, actions taken, nothing more, nothing less. And as you view that moment, imagine a warmth blooming within your chest. This warmth is understanding. It might have a color, perhaps a golden glow or a gentle blue, whatever feels right just for you. And let this warmth expand gently, radiating outwards with every breath, easy and effortless, flowing through you. And as it grows, you notice a sense of compassion arising, not just for others, but for yourself too. You realize you're allowed to be human, but so is everyone else. And that gentle warmth, now growing more powerful with every breath, begins to soften the hard edges of judgment. And each time you remember a moment of judgment, simply let that memory dissolve into the warmth. And when you do, you send a message to your deepest mind to let compassion replace criticism, to let curiosity replace assumption, to allow new understanding to take root within. Now imagine a situation, real or imagined, where you'd typically be quick to judge. See this situation playing out in your mind's eye. And as you observe, begin to notice the feelings that arise. Maybe there's discomfort, defensiveness, or a need to be right. And now, very gently, direct your inner warmth to those feelings. Imagine that as soon as you bring your attention, your receptive, caring awareness to these old reactions, they soften and loosen, melting just like snow in the spring sun. And you realize right now that you can choose to see others with new eyes. You can allow yourself to understand before drawing a conclusion. You can, and you do, feel more empathy, deeper and more readily, more naturally, every day. And with every breath, you can let yourself become more curious about other people's stories. And whenever you notice a judgment arising, allow it to prompt a question. What don't I know about this person? And you'll naturally remember that everyone has their reasons, their history, their pain and their joy. And you have the freedom to let your first thought be kindness. You welcome the freedom of no longer needing to know or control everything, letting go of certainty, allowing space for understanding. And as you go about your days, every time you notice judgment, you'll find yourself stepping back, taking a breath and giving space. Let the compassion you have for yourself grow and overflow, touching everyone you encounter. And with every experience, your ability to accept and understand deepens until empathy becomes your easy, automatic reaction. And know deep in your unconscious mind that every experience practicing this new empathy makes you stronger, more flexible, more compassionate. And you can let this truth settle within you, that you are someone who grows in understanding, who chooses empathy, who finds it easier every day to stop being judgmental and start being empathic, open, and kind. Let this change settle in, spreading through every part of your mind, every cell in your body, until you can sense a new way of being woven deep into the fabric of who you are. And now it's time to bring this session to a close. In a moment I'll count from 1 to 5. With each number you'll gently and naturally return to full waking awareness, bringing all this newfound openness and empathy with you. 1. Becoming aware of the room around you, feeling the surface beneath you, the air on your skin. 2. A gentle energy beginning to bubble up inside you, refreshing every muscle, every nerve. 3. Moving your fingers and toes, shifting in your seat or bed, noticing how much lighter you feel. 4. Another comfortable deep breath in, as if the air itself is filling you with renewed clarity and kindness. And 5. Eyes open whenever you're ready, feeling alert, positive, completely back in the present moment, carrying forward all the benefits of this session. Take a moment to stretch if that feels good, and let your senses reawaken, hearing, seeing, feeling, returning now with greater clarity and a sense of ease. And from this moment forwards in each new situation, your mind will naturally remember to pause, to consider, and to choose empathy. The more you practice, the easier it becomes, and soon you'll notice, almost without trying, that judgment drifts away, replaced by open curiosity, acceptance, and deep understanding. Thank you for joining me on this journey today, and for allowing yourself this time to grow, to choose empathy over judgment, inviting peace and understanding into your life. Change comes naturally, gently, as you practice new ways of seeing the world, both within and around you. Bring this new compassion to yourself and to others, knowing it will enrich every connection. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.